Good morning. Yesterday we started brainstorming before we write our Mother's Day letter to our moms. So I started off with thinking about what do I think about? What do I think about when I think about my mom? What does she do? Um, and I said, "Oh, she cooks. She always cooks for us. She cooks so much." And she cooks really well. And she always listens to me. Even if I'm upset or if it's something I'm happy with, she listens. And that makes me feel important and special. I remember that she used to read with me a lot, and she works really hard. And that's something that I talked about during our meeting today. And even if your mom works at home, and is a stay at home mom, she works really hard, I promise. Or if she also has a career or a job outside the home, she's working there. And sometimes it's kind of tough when moms aren't able to be at everything at school, but that's because she's trying to provide for us and she's doing what she needs to do to take care of her family. So I want us to be very aware of that too. I put in a couple adjectives, which are describing words. Whenever I think about my mom, I always think about how funny she is. She makes me laugh, and she's really nice. She's nice to me. She's nice to everybody. So I want to think about this graphic organizer as I write my Mother's Day letter to my mom. Now, this is an important letter. We've talked about these before because I promise you, your mom is going to keep this forever. I have them from Will whenever he was tiny, and I'll never let those go, and I still pull them out and read them sometimes. So I have them from Will, I have them from Summer, I have one from Vivi last year. And this is the important stuff right now. So we want to be very careful when we're editing and when we're writing, and we want to think about what we say. Now, when we write a letter, we always want to write, "Dear Mom." Now, I'm capitalizing mom because that's what I'm calling her. That's my name for her. So we know that we make names are very important. So we're going to make mom with a capital letter this time because it's not like my mom does this. My mom takes me to the park. This is dear mom. That's the way we're addressing her. That's what we're calling her. Dear mom. Take a little pause and put a comma. I also want to put our date on here because because if she's looking at these letters, and I promise she's going to look at them later, whether it's this year, she'll look at them this year, and then she might look at them next year. She might look at them the year after. So we want to make sure that we put our date on there so that she knows how old were we when we wrote this? When did we write this? So today is May 7th, 2020. We could also write 5 because May is the 5th month. 7, it's the 7th day of this month, and then 2020. Okay, so dear mom, what do we want to say first? Because Mother's Day is a time that we remind her how much we love her and how much we appreciate everything that she does. I'm going to write, dear mom. I'm going to look at this. Do I need to write everything on my graphic organizer? I'm probably just going to write the things that are very, very important to me. So as I write these down, I'm going to take a look and see what really stands out. What really stands out for me is that she listens to me. Maybe something else stands out to you. But dear Mom, she listens to me. I'm going to put a little check mark there. She's really nice. She's really funny. And the working hard also stands out to me. So all of these things are very important, but I'm just going to write what really stands out to me because we can't really write them all. So maybe you can, but we're not going to today. I'm not going to today in this letter. So, dear Mom, let me remind her, you are the best mom. You, make sure you start your sentence with an uppercase letter. You are, look at all of these sight words. You are the best, best mom. And then as I put these things in, I'm going to think about how I'm saying them. I could combine nice and funny in a sentence, couldn't I? How could I do that? You are so nice and funny. Dear Mom, you are the best mom. You are so nice and funny. Is that a complete sentence? Does that make sense? I'm holding the phone and writing, so I'm trying to be neat here, but I want to make sure that you see. You are so, I'm going to keep that sentence looping in my head. You are so nice and funny. What goes at the end of my sentence? Bam, period. You are so nice and funny. And then, so I've done nice, I've done funny. Now I'm going to touch on the part that she listens. And I'm going to say, could I say, thank you for always listening to me. Thank you for listening. I don't even hear a T, silent T, crazy English language. Thank you for listening to me when I need you. Thank you for listening to me when I need you. When I need you. And that could be if I want to tell her a bad dream I had. That could be if I want to tell her something exciting that happened. Thank you for listening to me when I need you. That could be if I had a rough day at school and need to talk to somebody. Thank you for listening to me when I need you. Also, thank you for working hard to take care of me. Sometimes you can't say thank you enough. Thank you for, look at all these sight words. Working is always what? ING. It's tricky when I can't hold my paper. Hard. To take. It says tack. How do I make that? A, say its name. Silent E. Take care of. I don't have room for that. I don't want to squish it. I'm going to come on down here. Of me. Last, I want to write, I love you. That's something you can't say enough either. Remind your moms, remind your families that you love them. Remind your brothers and sisters, grandmas, grandpas, I love you. Now, I need some ending punctuation, but I'm so excited and there is a lot of emotion in this. I love you. And so I'm going to use an exclamation point. Now, with the letter, we write this differently. We're not writing a story. We're writing a letter. So we always have our salutation up here, dear Mom. And then let's do our closing. Dear Mom, you are the best mom. You are so nice and funny. Thank you for listening to me when I need you. Thank you for working hard to take care of me. I love you. And then I'm going to put love, because that's a good closing. Love. Ooh. Love is a closing as well. I could put love always. I could put sincerely. But here I'm going to put love. And then I'm going to write Melanie. Because guess what? My mom does not call me Miss Combs. It is so tricky not being able to hold your paper. Okay. Ooh. So we want to do our best, neatest writing here. And then we want to go back because I told you this is important. It's an important letter. So we're going to go back and we're going to make sure that all of our sentences start with an uppercase letter. We're going to make sure that they all have ending punctuation and that there are spaces between each word. Also, don't forget your date because she's going to go back and read this. Okay, my friends. The fact that you are working hard on this letter for your parents or for your mom, or maybe it's for your grandma too. You could write a letter to your grandma. Any mother in your life, maybe a stepmom. Don't forget the stepmoms. They love you too. So if whoever you want to write your letter to, make sure that you do your very, very best. This is an important letter, and you're showing your moms or any mother figure in your life. You're showing them how important they are to you. So make sure you look back. Make sure you have your capital letters, your dates, your spaces, your ending punctuation. Okay, thank you.